Hello everyone, this is Tim, and I'm going to be talking about a review that Rob did over at Cigaretteburnpictrs, and I'll put the link below so you can go to it. It's a review of Blue Velvet, which is a David Lynch film. And I don't know if I've really talked about David Lynch a lot on my channel to date, but me and my friend Bo have this tradition where every once in a while we'll get together for a movie day. And in our sort of way of describing things, a movie day is a movie that is offbeat, a movie that isn't really very popular or is sort of not your standard fare. Basically, it's weird, and I think pretty much all of David Lynch's films have showed up in our movie days. Just to go through them, Blue Velvet, Dune, Eraserhead, Inland Empire, Lost Highway, Mulholland Drive, the TV show Twin Peaks, and Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. And every time I watch a David Lynch film, he just sort of gets in my head. And I really think this has affected how I run games. I think it's affected just my taste in movies. I tend to like movies that others they're not really interested in, or they're too out there for other people. And I attribute that all to David Lynch. But anyway, Rob did a review of Blue Velvet, and I thought it was just awesome. I like how he breaks down movies, and he seems to have a way of dissecting a movie that I don't think I could personally, or getting at the heart of a movie that I might not understand all the way. And before you watch a David Lynch film, you should just get that whole idea out of your head. You're not going to understand everything, and that is what I like about them. They are open to interpretation. They are presented to the viewership, and you have to take from the movie what you want to take from the movie. And I really like that a lot. I mean, there definitely is something there. You just have to figure out what it means to you. And I think that's what I like about art. It might be a bunch of squiggles on the wall to another person, but you might look at it and just a memory might come to your head, and that's what that painting means to you. Same thing with his films. They are a canvas, and he puts up some amazing things, and you can just scratch your head and just be irritated that you're confused, or you can just let it play, and sort of like a roller coaster. You're not really sure where it's going to go and what's going to happen in the end. And I just love that excitement when I'm watching a David Lynch films. The last one I watched was Inland Empire, which is fairly new. And there are a few scenes I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Just because, like Rob says, that he does things that no other director, no other writer does. Where you'll be sitting there and you're like, he's really doing this. This is amazing. He just blows me away. So if you like movies that are offbeat, if you like movies that are a sort of mystery in and of themselves, if you like movies that after you're done watching them, you want to just hit play again, just to see if after watching it once seems to help. And some of his movies, it does a little bit, and at other times you're still left a little confused and your curiosity is piqued. Probably my favorite David Lynch film, if I had to pick one, it'd be close between Blue Velvet and Lost Highway. Now, I've heard other people say that Lost Highway isn't, that they don't even understand it, they don't see why people would like it. But it's the movie by Lynch that I have gone back to time and time again, and I've just played it, and it's so surreal in places. I just love the characters. Just the theme of evil in his movies and corruption, and I don't know. He just does a very good job. It just speaks to me. I just find those characters really interesting. Just seeing how try to think how they think, and I think that again helps me as a GM to play strange characters, to flesh out NPCs in games, things like that. So if you're a GM, or if you're a person who just likes just very strange films, I would definitely recommend David Lynch. And like I said, I'm going to put a link down at the bottom for Rob's review of Blue Velvet. And like I said in the comments, if I could favorite it twice, I would. So, all right, everyone. I really should get back to doing prep work for my convention. See you guys later.